Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. And some breaking news. Warren Gtland has named his side for the quarterfinal this weekend against Argentina. Wales versus Argentina is going to be an absolute cracker. Saturday night or Saturday evening, 5:45 local time. It will be in Marseille at the Velodrome Stadium, and it should be a very interesting clash. You know, this Welsh side, I tell you what, I said before the tournament that on paper, I really like this Welsh side. I think they've got some absolutely world-class players. I think that they've got everything, really, to be honest. You know, 1 through to 23, I think they've got everything to really compete. I think there are certain areas which could be stronger. I think they're a side that will be quite good in a couple of years' time, going through a bit of a transition period. But I think have been undersold or underestimated because of the sort of background turmoil, you know, the board issues, the massive fundamental structural failures, really, of the actual Welsh Rugby Union. However, the playing personnel are still quality, and they've got Warren Gtland in this year, who's trying to pull off a bit of a miracle job. And to be fair, the way they dispatched Australia, you know, they've beaten Fiji. Whilst a lot of people said they didn't play particularly well, they did beat Fiji. They are undefeated in the tournament, one of the few teams that did go through the group stages undefeated, and go into this match as favourites, I think, you know, and I think they've earned that. I think Argentina maybe haven't been as good as we kind of expected them to be, and I think Wales, to their credit, have stepped up, and it's a very good side that's been named. So before we look at exactly what the side is, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Right, so this is how they will line up. Obviously, the big news going into this match was no Tlapa Faletau. He has been ruled out of the tournament, and Kieran Hardy, in fact, the scrum off was called up instead of a normal like flight replacement in bringing in an eighth man. So in terms of the team in the front row, it is Gareth Thomas, Ryan Elias, and Thomas Francis. Quite an experienced front row. You know, Gareth Thomas, the least experienced of the three, sitting with 25 caps. So they have managed to sort of put in enough experience into these players to hopefully be able to deal with what's in front of them this weekend. And I think that scrum battle is going to be quite important. Argentinians do scrum quite well, and it is an area that they've very much improved on in the last few years. So if Wales want to compete, they've got to make sure they've got a good foundation. Two really good locks. I'm a big fan of Will Rowlands, and he partners Adam Beard, who I think both of them will be British and Irish Lions contention come the tour in 2 years' time. Will Rowlands in particular, I think he's an absolutely brilliant player. You know, really sort of, I wouldn't say burst on the scene, but we really started to appreciate just how good he was in that series against South Africa last year. And this tournament, he's been absolutely relentless. Been one of the top tacklers, carried really hard, and is a really big, quite literally quite big physical presence for them. The back row, which is so exciting, Jac Morgan captains the side in just his 15th game. I mean, what a special player he is, and he's going to be absolutely world class. I think you're looking at a future British and Irish Lions captain, to be honest, let alone future Welsh captain. In terms of the rest of the loose trio, Tommy Reffel comes into the side, Tommy Turnover, as he's known, and Aaron Wainwright will be the number 8 as well. If you look at the backline, it is Gareth Davies partners Dan Biggar. Dan Biggar returns to the side after that injury. That injury against Australia didn't look particularly good, but Gareth Anscombe came in and was absolutely superb. But Gareth Biggar is back in the side. Josh Adams, Rees, Zammit are the two wings. In the midfield, you've got Nick Tompkins, who will partner George North. He's making his 118th appearance this weekend, by the way. Liam Williams at fullback, making his 89th cap. And then off the bench, Dewey Lake, Corey Domachowski, and Dylan Lewis. So not too much experience in the likes of Lake and Domachowski, but then you've got Daft Jenkins, Crush Jones, Thomas Williams, Sam Costello, and Rio Dyer. There's not a lot of experience in the bench, but a lot of excitement. The likes of Rio Dyer, for example. Sam Costello, I'm a big fan of. Very talented young fly half is coming through. Crush Jones is going to be a phenomenal player, I think. He's just so young at the moment. But yeah, I think it's got everything they need to beat Argentina. I think if they're going up against one of the top 4, I don't think I'd give them much chance, but I don't think we really know what to expect from this Argentinian side. So if this Welsh side really sort of pitch up and come to the party, I don't see why they can't find themselves in the semi-final, which I don't think too many people would have given them a chance, you know, sort of 6 months ago. So it is credit to Warren Gtland and the players who have managed to really sort of cut out the background noise. They look at absolutely brilliant physical condition. You know, they talked about that really hard training camp that they had. Apparently, they're a very close group now, apparently very fit, and they're starting to see the results. This is, however, playoff rugby. Anything can go on the day. Do you think this side's got everything they need to beat Argentina, or will the South Americans find their way into a semi-final? Let me know in the comments below. Smash like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.